5 equals 40, 9 times 5 equals 45, and 10 times 5 equals 50. Notice a pattern when you multiply by 5? The answers always end with a 0 or 5. Now we've all dropped big 6 in bones, you know, dominoes. 6 times 2 equals 12. 6 times 3 equals 18. 6 times 4 equals 24. 6 times 5 equals 30. 6 squared is 36, which is the same as 6 times 6. 6 times 7 equals 42. 6 times 8 equals 48. 6 times 9 equals 54. And 6 times 10 is easy as pie. It's 6 with a 0, or 60. No lie. As we start this new century, we want to share our success with teaching math to students who believe math is too difficult, as well as to students who have yet to reach their full potential in math. By applying a relationship model to studying, such as peer teachers, study groups, and study partners, our students increase their math scores by an average of 23 points in just 5 weeks.
I've learned in revolutionary math how to use fractions more often, and my word problems are better, and it's helped me understand if I have to use addition or subtraction, division or multiplication, and I've learned to work with others, because that's not exactly my greatest point.
In addition, we wrote and acted in skits to make math fun and engaging. We interrupt this math tip with an important math news bulletin. Hello, I'm D-Visor on the street, and improper fractions are taking over the world. Here with the victim of this improper fraction rampage. Can you please tell our viewers how they can identify an improper fraction?
Well, of course I can. An improper fraction is a number where the numerator is larger than the denominator.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you give us an example?
Of course, 5/3 is an improper fraction because 5 is greater than 3 and I can't add and I can't divide or anything. And they're just all over and they're taking over.
Stay tuned as we stay on top of this story, because improper fractions are taking over the world.
Revolutionary math.
I learned more math here than at school because they help us better here. They give us more attention.
Revolutionary math.
In revolutionary math, basically the thing that I did was I knew everything that we're doing is just like a review, because in schools they really don't go over this stuff with you. You learn it 1 week and you're doing something totally different the next week. So I thought that was kind of helpful.
Here's what to do if you come across one of those nasty improper fractions. First, pull out a piece of paper and a pencil and convert the improper fraction to a mixed number. And a mixed number is a whole number that has a fraction with it. Now, 8/5 has been giving people lots of trouble in this neighborhood. 8/5. First, I want to divide the 8 by 5. 1 3/5 is a mixed number. Don't forget to check your work when you're doing this. What a relief to have such bright mathematicians in our midst to protect us from improper fractions. This has been Dee Visor with your Math News Bulletin. Good night.
Revolutionary math.
We focused on basic math to teach and reinforce the foundation of math, such as addition, subtraction, division, fractions, and study skills.
I've learned reducing fractions.
Which means what?
Which means you have to take a fraction and reduce it to its lowest terms.
How do you do that, though?
Well, if you had a 2
by 6, you would want to start it by 2 because 2 goes into both of those, and 2 would have to be a 1 and 6 would have to be a 3.
So what process did you use to get to that, to figure that out?
Well, you could use division.
If you study, you will learn. If you study, you will learn. Turn off the TV and read. Turn the music down and do your math. Because if you study, you will learn. You study first, then play. You read first, then watch TV. Do your math first, then bump your music. But remember, if you study, you will learn. You will learn. You will learn. You will learn.
Revolutionary math.
We discovered basic math is rich with creative possibilities.
Company B, we're the best. We know math better than the rest. Company B, we're the best. We know math better than the rest. Company Hope. Left face. Prime numbers sound off.
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir.
Private infinity. The number 4 isn't prime. Explain to me the definition of a prime number.
A number divisible by 1 in itself, sir.
So prime isn't 4. What number goes into 4 evenly?
4, 1. Oh yeah, I forgot 2, so I guess 4 isn't prime.
Private infinity. Sound off a prime number.
5, sir. 7, sir. 11, sir. 23, sir.
Company P, explain to me why prime numbers are so important.
Because when you see a prime number in the denominator of a fraction, you know that it's been reduced to its lowest common denominator and can't be reduced any further, sir.
Okay, Company P, the reason why prime numbers are so important is because when you reduce a fraction, you simplify, you have brought it down to the lowest common denominator. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Company P, you make me proud. Right face. Company P, we're the best. We know math better than the rest. Company P, we're the best. We know math better than the rest. Company P, we're the best. We know math better than the rest.